We're speaking with Doug Seide of dseideinsurance.com. And Doug, why don't you talk a little bit about yourself as far as your background?
Okay. I think it's important to have a personal agent who's experienced and knowledgeable. And I've been in sales my whole career. I started in college where I worked for Sears. And then I was in the institutional food and equipment business. I worked for a distributor for about 7 years. And then I worked with Honeywell Building Services Division, calling on existing commercial buildings. So I'm very familiar with the mechanical temperature control security systems on commercial buildings. So with all that knowledge, I've got to use that information over the last 22 years in my insurance business. And it's been very, very helpful.
And what kind of carriers do you represent as far as insurance companies?
Well, Farmers Insurance, which is the third largest property casualty insurer in the country, is my main company. Although I'm unlike the other captive agents. If Farmers does not have a niche for it, I can place it with our sister companies. For example, Bristol West, which is a standard auto carrier. Foremost, which is the largest specialty insurer in the country, and 3/4 of the premium comes from the independent market for Foremost. Our sister company also is Zurich, which is a very large builder's risk niche. And then we recently acquired 21st Century Insurance, which is the internet company. But if we don't have a niche in my sister companies, I can go to the independent market and use general agents and place the business that way. And that kind of sets me apart from the other captive agents, which are employees and cannot go outside.
Now, as far as the types of markets that you can help, is this business and personal and other? Could you explain?
I'm a multi-line agent, so that means I cover the gamut. Some examples are professional liability. If we have a need for directors and officers liability, then we can handle that. If there's a need for professional liability for a company for errors of omissions, we can handle that. We've got 3 or 4 general agents for that. If there's a need for health insurance, I work with the largest general agent in the state of Arizona, and we can cover group and individual companies with the general agent there. As far as disability and long-term care, one of my clients and friends has been in the business 30 years. He's been doing a lot of disability and long-term care, and I outsource to him, so we have the best handling that area. As far as property casualty, like I mentioned, we can handle the Southwest by using different general agents. I'm licensed in Arizona, in Nevada, and Colorado. And as far as life insurance, I've funded buy-sell agreements, the buy-sell, and the entity cross-purchase. So, and I've also done key man coverage too, so I can handle that, as well as individual sales as well.
Okay. For the people that already have coverage, is there a way that you can help them also, such as a review or anything of that sort?
Well, that's one of our big I guess key points in our business here. I think reviewing business is critical because things change day to day, week to week, month to month. If we do a checkup every quarter, things have changed. So if we stay on top, with some of our really big accounts, we have to every quarter touch base and make sure we're in line with payroll, for example, workers' comp or whatever it is. So reviews are critical, and in doing this all this time, we've done reviews on a regular basis, and I think it's very, very important.
Okay. What are the specific benefits that your agency offers that sets you apart from your competitors?
Well, I think our vast array of markets that we have to go to, plus having the preferred lines with Farmers here, or if I need to go outside, I can get preferred with another general agent that I have. So we have a lot of experience. We can handle from A to Z, and if it's something that's a specialized niche, I'll also outsource it to a specialist. But doing this 22 years, we figured out how to do it correctly. And another thing too that we really hold very, very highly in our agency is our integrity and honesty. We want to do it right. We want to do it the first time right way, and we want to do it with honesty as well.
Great. And how can somebody get in touch with you if they want to get a quote or just have a question about what else that your agency handles?
Well, Our telephone number is 480-443-1952, and we're located in the Scottsdale Air Park in Scottsdale, Arizona. If they wanted to send me an email, my email is dseide@farmersagent.com.
And is there anything else that you'd like to add?
I guess the only thing I'd like to add is if anybody has any questions, concerns, anything on their mind, please give me a call. Be glad to discuss it with them. And if we have a niche for it, we'll be glad to place it for them.
Okay, and one more time, the phone number that they can get in touch with you.
Phone number is 480-443-1952.
Thank you.
Thank you.